Sometime last week, Uganda have a so-called election. And many persons have been taken away. Many have been unalive by the regime of Museveni. Yeah? The Electoral Commission that have been bought out by the regime have no shame and no ambition steal the so-called election from the opposition. Well-known musician Bobby Wine. There is a lot of videos on social media circulating about the rigging of those so-called election. The dictator Museveni turned off the internet 2 days before the so-called election. The Electoral Commission president came out on election day talking about equipments not working, fingerprint machine not working. Yeah? We know the regime and what the regime of Museveni is good for. Yeah? Is to rig election on top of election. This is the 7th election that Museveni have rigged. Yeah? With his son as the head of the army. Mr. Ruto, the president of Kenya, and the African Union, and other dictator president in Africa, came out and congratulate Museveni. You guys don't have any shame and ambition. This 81-year-old man, what you guys need to tell him is for him to go home and rest and wait for God to call him home, because his day is going to be bitter because of the millions of bloodshed, right? He have caused or taken. You guys don't have any ambition, no time at all. You guys don't have any hope for the young people of Africa. 70% of the citizens in Uganda is under 40. Is under 40. And for you to have an 81-year-old and aliving thousands of young people just because of his personal gain, it is very sad. Very, very sad. Yeah? And the young people of Uganda must never give up and fighting for their freedom, fighting for their right. Yeah? There is no way people can live under the condition of Museveni and his military army that his son have controlled. And now I am reading report that he have appointed his daughter as the governor of the Bank of Uganda. This is not a family country. This is not a family country. And the people of Uganda must make sure that you guys stand up and stand up for your rights. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but on yourself can free your mind. You have to stand up for what you believe in, unless you fall for anything. Bobby Wine have gone to prison. He have got beaten. He have gotten tortured to fight for your freedom. But the only person can free you guys is yourself. Want to get up, I want to stand up for the right, stand up for the dignity, and run where Museveni and his family out of Uganda once and for all. And for you people, Moto from Kenya, the Kenya president, very disappointed in you and other dictator and the African Union who have endorsed Museveni. You guys is nothing but a shame and disgrace, and it's a failure. You guys is a failure to the young people of Uganda. But I can assure the people of Uganda, better days are ahead. And I guarantee you all that Museveni will not do the 5th term. Yeah? Because God is going to have his way with Museveni. And as I said earlier, his days is going to be bitter, because those bloodshed is not going to go down in vain. Blessed my people from the continent. I'm going to show you a video of those who are fighting for power in Uganda and aliving the young people because they want power. I'm going to show you these old people who don't have any shame and have no ambition. Yeah? Let's take a look on these pictures. This is the president, and this is one of the president's representative. Oh my God, with a nation with 75% or 80% of young people. Eh? Boy, I don't know if you say it's sad. It's really sad.